Hey guys, so I know you can't see me, but I'm here. I just wanted to do like a quick run through of my first impressions and first shot at using the StylPro by Tom Pellereau. This is basically a brush that claims to wash your brushes for you and dry them within 10 seconds. I've seen videos of it online on YouTube and I think it's pretty cool. So I went ahead and purchased it because I feel like this will cut down my washing time a whole lot. And I have a bunch of my gunkiest, disgusting brushes right here that are absolutely filthy. So I just wanted to explain that you do get the spindle. This will spin the brush for you. There's this little attachment that you pop into the base. So it goes in like that. And then there are a bunch of different collars, which you can probably see them right here. They're different sizes, so they'll accommodate like even the biggest of brushes. Like it's massive. So all you do is you pick a collar and it pops onto the base like that, and then your brush is gonna go inside here. But we also have the jar, and this is usually where you're gonna clean them. So it's nice because it's plastic, so you don't have to be afraid of dropping it. It does have kind of like a little lip on the inside, which acts kind of like a splash guard. So the box states to only put in about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch of water and a little bit of dish soap. They do sell their own brush cleansing solution, but because they're a company that's based in England, you can't get it here. They won't ship liquids over. So best choice is just to use some simple like Dawn or Palmolive. And okay, so here's the deal. You stick the brush into the silicone sleeve, and to be honest with you, it doesn't really feel very sturdy, but I guess when you're holding it upright, it should be okay. So if you can see right here, you turn it on, and what happens when you turn it on is that it's going to, that's so cool, it's gonna splay the bristles of the brush. And it's nice because it's kind of like a fan action. So if you don't have a fan in the summer, hey. So I'm going to shut it off just for a second. But the point of it is that you're going to dip the brush into the water. So let's see. Let's see if this is going to be awesome or a fail. I'm a little nervous. So you're supposed to dunk the brush in the water. I already put some of the dishwashing detergent in there. And then you turn it on. You're not supposed to let it hit the bottom of the bowl. So let's see what happens. Oh crap. I don't know if you can see that, but that's pretty cool. So you're supposed to wash. It seems like if you get it too close to the bottom of the bowl, it does kind of mess up the spinning action, but that's okay. So you lift it up and then you let it spin for about 10 seconds, and you see like the centrifugal action is supposed to dry the brush. Ah, this is turning into a nightmare, but okay, let's see. So the brush, holy crap, I would say it's way cleaner than it was before, and it's almost 100% dry. Like, that's pretty cool. Can you see that? Usually, like, if this brush was soaking wet, you wouldn't be able to see the bristles do that. That's pretty interesting. And it seems like the water looks pretty gunky. Can you see that? So my powder is definitely in that water. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing you guys want to see another one. Let's try a foundation brush. Let's see. All right. Sorry guys, I'm trying to pick out my gunkiest brush so you can see what it looks like. So clearly you have to change the spindle because look. So you just pull out the collar. Sorry, I know I'm a little bit out of frame for some of this, but you'd measure up and see which collar is going to help the brush stay in there securely. So it seems like this one's okay. Whoops. And this is a Morphe E6 for reference. I've used this a couple days now for my liquid foundation. So I'm just going to pop it onto the spindle and let's see what happens. I know I probably should change this water right now, but I think just for this video's purposes, I'm going to be janky and ratchet and just use the same water. So let's see what happens. So turn it on. Oh, that's so cool. All right, so you're supposed to let it sit in the water for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, I'm sorry, 10 seconds. And you lift and you let it spin for about 10 seconds. And then you shut the sucker off. Let's see what happens. Ooh, okay. All right, so maybe it's not enough soap, but if you can see, it's cleaner. It's definitely not clean, but it is cleaner. So maybe it just needs a second shot. My guess would be that for dirtier brushes, especially brushes with foundation, okay, you know this is not going to come off that easily, which is good. For gunky brushes with a lot of foundation, you may want to just wash them with a silicone mat first and then rinse them off and use this system to dry them, because I feel like literally I could use this brush right now on my face because it's almost 100% dry. And I feel like that's going to really preserve the life of your brushes, because if you leave water inside the ferrule here, that's what rots your brushes and you ruin them quicker. So having a system like this that spins out the majority of the water is pretty awesome. So overall, I'm going to keep giving it a try, probably with some eyeshadow brushes, but I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, here are the two brushes that I just stuck in there. So this one looks really clean, actually. I mean, I only used it maybe once or twice for powder. This was really gunky with foundation, but the bristles are moving. You can still see a stain here, but I mean, for all intents and purposes, you could use this right now on your face and it wouldn't be that terrible. So just for reference, here's what the water looks like right now. You can see how it's stained with like a beige tone, which is the powder and the foundation. So overall, it does work. I think you probably need to hit up dirtier brushes a couple times before you get the results that you really want. But overall, I think it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna have some more fun and clean the rest of my stuff. But in case you're wondering, you can just go to the StylPro website if you're curious. I think it ended up being, it was like 57 British pounds. So it ended up being close to $70, which is pricey, but when you're a makeup artist and you have 150 different brushes that you need to wash, it's totally worth it. All right.